Assalamualaikum. Hi guys. In this video, I'm going to continue with the last example, how to apply all subtopics based on one question in chapter 2. So I'm going to ask you question based on example 10. What I have here, element P has 14 electrons. One electron has been removed to form ion P. So the first question, it asks you to write the electronic configuration for atom P. The second one, it asks you to give one set of quantum numbers for the last subshell for ion P. And last but not least, you have to draw the shapes of orbital that accommodate the valence electrons for ion P. So let's go one by one. What we have here, the first question, you need to write the electronic configuration for atom P. So atom P without any charge, it has 14 electrons. So I'm going to put my symbol P and then write the electronic configuration. Please be careful, even though we know in periodic table what is the element P with 14 electrons, we know that it is silicon. But please remember, it doesn't ask you to put the symbol specifically for silicon. You have to use what the question gave to you, which is element P. So, guna apa yang question bagi. Next, we continue with the second question. You have to give one set of quantum numbers for the last subshell ion P. So, look at it carefully. It asks you for ion P. So, from the previous question, you got the electronic configuration for atom P. But this question, it asks you about ion P. So, you take a look at the question. It said that one electron has been removed to form ion P. So, we got P plus, where you take out one electron from 3p orbital. So, 3p orbital, what's left will be 3p1. Now, continuing with the question, it asks you to give one set of quantum number for the last subshell. So last subshell, we have to determine what is the energy level for the last subshell. We can see that the energy level for the last subshell is n equals to 3. And in n equals to 3, we have two subshells, 3s orbital and 3p orbital. But between 3s and 3p, 3p is the last subshell. So we are going to write the set of quantum number based on 3p. Next, how am I going to do this? So I have nasi lemak masak sambal, n equals to 3, and p here indicates L equals to 1. And for m value, magnetic quantum number, we have 3 choices, and for electron spin, we have 2 choices. So how am I going to write the set of quantum number? It asks you one only. So you don't have to give more than one. Just give one as question asks you. So I'm going to write down nasi lemak masak sambal in bracket equals to pick any value 3, 1 for n and L. For m, I can choose any value of these 3. I pick 0. And for S, I can choose any values from 2 of these. I pick positive half. So I got my final answer, this one. So this is one set of quantum number, which is also referring to one electron in 3p orbital. Last question, it asks you to draw the shapes of orbital that accommodate the valence electrons for ion P. So let's go to its electronic configuration. We know that this is the EC in terms of SPDF notation for ion P. Now we have the question where you need to draw the shapes of orbitals based on valence electrons. So valence electrons will be in valence shell. So which one is the valence shell for this part? The basic concept that you have to understand, valence shell will be principal quantum number that has the highest value. In this case, you can see that the highest n value for ion P will be n equals to 3. So you can have in n equals to 3, you got subshell 3s and 3p. So what shapes of orbital that you have to draw? You are going to draw two shapes of orbital. One of them is 3s and one of them is 3p. So I'm going to draw 3s as in this one, spherical. Don't forget to label your axis, x, y, z, and also shade your orbital. Next, for 3p, we got three different orientations for p orbital. So I have here 3px, 3py, and 3pz. And I'm going to draw three of them all together. However, you have to take a look carefully. Here, 3p orbital only has one electron. So one electron in this case can be in 3px, can be in 3py, and can be in 3pz. So which one you should draw? So macam mana kita nak jawab based on this question? Kita hanya ada satu electron. So I suggest for you to write down or between drawing for your p orbital. Ini bermaksud awak bagi tahu to examiner this one electron in 3p orbital can be either here or here or here. So ini cara macam mana you nak draw kalau in case you nak draw tiga shapes terus. Wajib ada perkataan or. But if I want to draw one shape only, maknanya you tak draw 3py, 3pz, you just draw 3px only, it is also acceptable. So kalau draw satu sahaja, boleh kerana kita tahu satu elektron. Tapi kalau you draw tiga-tiga, you wajib letak perkataan or antara tiga drawing yang you dah buat. Ini adalah bermaksud you faham konsep one shape of orbital can accommodate maximum 2 electrons. And this case ada satu saja electrons, dia boleh jadi dalam px, py ataupun pz. One last tip. If the question asks you to draw based on another element with 3p6, so kalau dia ada 6 elektron dalam 3p6 untuk atom yang lain, sekiranya dia minta awak draw, you don't have to put or here because we know that kesemua elektron dalam 3p6 itu berada dalam ketiga-tiga shape. So itu adalah teknik menjawab based on example 10. I leave it, try this 1, try this 2, and try this 3 for your enhancement. So that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye!